K-drama fans, you might want to sit down for this one. No, seriously, grab a seat, take a deep breath, because what we're about to tell you will absolutely blow your mind. After months, no years of speculation, rumors, whispers, hints, and hopeful dreams, the moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo have officially announced their wedding date. Yes, you heard that right, officially. This is not a fan edit, not a theory, not a soft hint hidden in an Instagram story. This is real. Confirmed. It's happening. And it's coming sooner than you think. Right now, fans are losing their minds across social media. Twitter, fire. TikTok, exploding with reaction videos. Instagram, flooded with fan edits, countdowns, and celebration emojis. And we're here to walk you through everything. Every moment, every detail, and every drop of behind-the-scenes buzz that led to this stunning announcement. Because trust us, this wasn't just a random drop. It was a beautifully orchestrated, emotionally powerful, and jaw-dropping reveal that shook the entire K-drama world to its core. So, where were you when it happened? Do you remember? For most fans, the moment came through a joint post. Yes, a joint post. On both Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo's verified Instagram accounts. And it wasn't just a bland statement. Well, it was poetry. Pure, beautiful, breathtaking poetry. A photo of two intertwined hands under a cherry blossom tree with a soft pink filter. The caption, just one line. October 24th, 2025. The day we say yes forever. Can we pause for a moment and just let that sink in? October 24th, 2025. A date now engraved in the hearts of millions around the world. It's not just a wedding date. It's the climax of a real-life K-drama that fans have been watching unfold for what feels like an eternity. From mysterious glances at awards shows to hidden messages in Instagram stories, from family meetups in private to cryptic quotes about love and timing. And now this. But let's rewind just a little. Because this wasn't a spontaneous announcement. If you've been following closely, the clues were everywhere. Do you remember the time Lee Min-ho posted a photo of a classic Korean wedding hanbok with the caption, "Traditions still hold the deepest meaning"? Fans thought it was just a stylistic post. But now we know better. It was a breadcrumb, a soft hint at what was coming. Or how about Song Hye-kyo's recent Q&A session where she was asked about her thoughts on love, and she replied, "When it's right, the heart already knows, even before the words are said." Looking back, it was clear they were already preparing us. And then came the official announcement, not through a press conference, not through a manager or agency, but through their own hands, quietly, toughly, in a way that felt deeply personal and yet entirely public. Can we take a second and give them credit for that? 'Cause this is their love story. And the way they've chosen to share it, on their own terms with grace and subtlety, is beyond admirable. It's art. Now let's talk about the details. Because of course, the announcement didn't stop at the date. Their agencies released a follow-up statement confirming that yes, the wedding will be held on October 24th, 2025, in a private ceremony at a historical villa in Jeju Island. The guest list. Very exclusive. Only close friends, family, and a handful of industry colleagues who have played key roles in their careers. No press will be allowed. No live stream. No media circus. Just love. Real, quiet, and unfiltered love. But fans aren't upset by the privacy. In fact, it's only added to the fairy tale aura around this event. People are planning watch parties just to celebrate from afar. Fans are creating wedding-themed fan art, playlists, and even digital invitation mock-ups. One fan tweeted, "I've been waiting for this wedding longer than I waited for my degree." And another replied, "They better drop a drama together after this. I need the sequel to this love story." So let's pause here and talk directly to you, our amazing K-drama fam. What was your reaction when you saw the wedding announcement? Were you screaming, crying, refreshing the page in disbelief? Let us know in the comments below. If you were part of the moment, if your heart jumped and you smiled uncontrollably, comment with "Ring I was there." Let's see how many of us shared that magical moment together. And now comes the question on everyone's lips. How did they keep it a secret for so long? Well, it turns out they had help. According to an anonymous staff member who worked with them recently, the couple had already begun planning everything quietly 6 months ago. Venue visits, outfit trials, menu tastings, guest coordination, everything done in silence. And not because they were afraid, but because they wanted this moment to be theirs. Pure, untouched by outside noise. Their teams worked in complete confidentiality, reportedly even using code names for scheduling and reservations. Song Hye-kyo was referred to as Spring Bride, and Lee Min-ho as Seaside Groom. Isn't that the most poetic thing you've ever heard? And now that it's out in the open, more details are beginning to surface. Like the fact that a world-renowned Korean designer is creating 2 custom wedding dresses for Hye-kyo, one traditional and one modern. Or that Lee Min-ho is personally writing his vows, with input from one of his favorite lyricists. Can we just take a moment to imagine that? Lee Min-ho reading heartfelt vows to Song Hye-kyo under a canopy of white flowers. Cue the tears. But of course, no wedding announcement would be complete without fan theories. And trust us, the fandom is already working overtime. Some believe the date October 24th is significant because it matches the numerology of their birth years. Others say it was the date of their first secret meeting. And a few very intense fans are convinced it's tied to a scene from a past K-drama where both actors spoke about forever love happening in autumn. Whatever the reason, the symbolism is strong and intentional. So what now? What happens between now and the big day? Well, both actors are reportedly taking time off to prepare. That means no new projects, no press appearances, and minimal social media. Their focus is entirely on building a life together, and fans are here for it. In fact, fans are organizing global trends to count down the days. Some are even fundraising to plant cherry trees in local parks as a tribute to the couple's love story. Yes, it's that deep. Because Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo aren't just stars. They're part of our lives. They've shaped our dreams, made us believe in epic love, and reminded us that sometimes fairy tales are real. And for all of you watching right now, this isn't just celebrity news. It's personal. It's joy. It's the victory of love in an industry often too focused on image and perfection. These two found each other not because they had to, but because they wanted to. Because somewhere between scripts, cameras, and chaos, their hearts recognized one another. Now imagine the wedding. The soft music. The traditional Korean ceremony followed by a starlit celebration. Close friends raising glasses. The moment Min-ho sees Hye-kyo walk down the aisle. The vows. The first dance. The emotion. The legacy. We don't know if they'll ever share a photo. But if they do, if even one glimpse of that magical day is shared with the world, we already know it will go down in history. So let's make this moment count. Let's celebrate with them, for them, and because of them. Leave your love notes in the comments. Share your favorite Min-ho and Hye-kyo moments. Tell us what this wedding means to you. Because this channel isn't just about updates, it's about community, connection, and sharing stories that move our hearts. And to Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo, if by some miracle you're watching this, thank you. Thank you for giving us hope, for reminding us that love isn't always loud, and for sharing your joy in a world that desperately needs it. Here's to October 24th, 2025. Here's to forever. And here's to the greatest K-drama couple of all time, living their greatest love story. Happy to help with that next.